if you're coming into the Dubai market to invest in an off-plan property, under construction property, you're going to hear this term PHPP, okay? Or the longer format, Post-Handover Payment Plan. What does it mean? What does it entail? What's good in it for you? And what might be few of the risks associated with something of this sort? All right, guys, welcome back. Look, when you're coming into the Dubai market at this present moment in time, we have something amazing where you can buy a property and pay over 3 years or 4 years or 5 years, right? So you pay over 3, 4, 5, sometimes even 7 years, right? And this isn't always the case. I think it's going to become less and less in the market as Dubai gets built out. But what is generally the case, okay? Generally speaking, you pay on a payment plan. What's a payment plan? This is a 0% interest rate plan given by the developer themselves, okay? So let's say they're building an apartment, okay? So let's say that's an apartment or townhouses or villas. What they allow you to do is they allow you to pay 100% of the apartment price or the townhouse price. Let's call this TH and villa or apartment, okay? 100% of the payment plan, 100% of the apartment price can be paid up, broken over 3 years, okay? So you might pay a 20% down payment, after 6 months another 10%, after 6 months another 10%, after 6 months another 10%, and then you might actually pay 50% on when it's completed, okay, when the keys are handed over to you, okay, guys? And it varies, okay? The payment plans vary. Payment plans could be 30, 70, 30 paid during construction, 70 on handover. Payment plans could be 40, 60, 70, 30, 80, 20, 90, 10, where this is what you generally pay on handover. I'm not going to get into the semantics of why this and why not this, but this is how it's structured. Now, in some cases, getting to the actual crux of the video, why you actually clicked and you're still watching, there's something called a PHPP, okay? What is it called? It's basically PH stands for Post Handover Payment Plan, okay? So I'm just going to short form this, okay? Payment plan. Essentially speaking, the developer is going to still keep it interest free. It's just installments that go on beyond the payment plan. They're going to give you the key. You can actually move in the property. You can rent out the property, keep 100% of the rent, and you're still paying the developer some part of the money, okay? Now, the PHPP can apply to any of these, okay? And it can be 1 year, could be 2 years, could be 3 years, or it can go on and on and on. It depends on how this actually goes further, okay? It can actually go further on 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year. With the PHPP, guys, you've got to understand, you know how they say there's no free lunch? You're always giving something to get something in return. So you've got to always remember that the PHPP, what happens is, in a post-handover payment plan, price is higher. The per square foot price, the original purchase price. Why? Because capital has a cost, right? So if the developer is going to borrow that capital or put their own capital from somewhere else to build that apartment, villa, or townhouse for you, they're going to transfer that over to you. Yes, you've got a long time to pay that off, but then you're paying that including the cost of capital. So, which is fair, right? Which is okay. Like, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's good. I think it's fair because the developer is now financing you interest free, right? So I think it's okay. Number one, so the price is higher. Number two, the post-handover payment plan, sometimes it's not transferable, okay? Not in all cases is it transferable, which means what? So if you're still at the time of, if you're still completing the payment plan, but now you're about to resell the property, you've got to recognize that this payment plan might not be resellable, it might not be transferable to the new buyer, okay, which actually causes sometimes some hindrances. Because why? Remember I told you that the price is higher? Well, if you can't transfer the post-handover payment plan to the new buyer, then that higher price becomes a cost on you then. Like, you can't really actually then charge him or more. You might have to actually, when you're reselling, sell at a discount. So this is something you've got to keep in mind when you're doing or getting involved into an off-plan property purchase in Dubai, regardless of where you're buying from. When there's a PHPP involved, understand the nuances of what's involved, and then be sure about why you're making that purchase, and be clear about how you would actually exit or not exit. All right, hope this helps. Share it with others if it helps them as well. Ciao for now.